A phoenix was born, first of his kind. He was mortified of death,
for he doubted whether the stories of his resurrection were really true or not. Afraid to peak, he never settled, never made a nest, never even took rest, the poor fellow.
His fear consumed him at the hours of sun and that of the moons.
He flew endlessly without direction, escaping the thought that ate at him like termites at bread, no matter the rain, no matter the sun. He could not live, he believed, unless he was dead, and he could not die, he thought, unless first he had lived. So he threw away his life in a hurry, bruised and broken, accumulating deeper scars and forming meaningless companionships that lasted only until the other avians tired out of flapping their wings. For if he were not to rise once in ashes, it would not matter how grand a life he had lived, since it would be limited in its greatness. And were he to rise again, mind you, it would not matter much how he had spent his life, for he'd always have another go at it. The phoenix then soared higher and higher, away from all, to make resolute his ideas and to prepare for truth. Other aliens would not understand this conundrum. They can only ever operate under the certainty that provides them. For me alone must I die to find what is real. Only then may I live. Only then. The phoenix flew for days on end, finally collapsing under the weight of his own ideas. Unconscious, and now rapidly falling towards reality. For a moment he came back to. Exhausted, he had not within him the strength to move but a feather. His heart restless, beating endlessly, but his body concrete despite the rush.
I feel like it's the end.
The phoenix had always resurrected. The phoenix had always died.
I don't want to die.
One thing the phoenix never learned
I don't want to die.
how to do was to live. For the very fact that he may one day rise again from the ashes upon the end
I want to live. I want to live.
became the reason he'd always been closer to the end
I want to live.
than the beginning, closer to death than life. But now he had no longer use for his logic. He may very well just die. No longer indecisive, no longer uncertain, no longer the use for his thoughts. Only the truth. Death. He screamed for an eternity, it seemed, until all reason was taken away from him, and he forgot that he was ever born. And then a phoenix was born.